Tonight I'm going to sharpen a steel I haven't had the chance yet to try out. This is Rex45. I'll insert a clip to show you the starting edge. I've got a little chip put in it already, really close to the tip here. And there's still a lot of factory scratches left in the bevel. I did touch it up on a Spyderco medium probably a week or two ago and have since pretty much dulled it out. So tonight I'm going to give it my edge. Now I've never used Rex45 before. I understand it's pretty wear resistant. So once again, I'm going to use my Gritomatic silicon carbide stones to get this process going. Cut the existing bevel off, or the existing edge rather. I did add a sharpening notch on this knife just to help make things a little easier. Now the Little Native is a pretty small knife, so it feels a little awkward to sharpen on such large stones. And the very base of the edge near my sharpening notch had a little divot inside of it, so I'm going to get that taken care of as well. I'm going to go ahead and switch sides. I haven't developed a full burr, but I want to grind that chip out. And I want to do it all. I don't want to do it all from just one side. Now, judging from my angle, this knife is not ground symmetrically. I'm going to have to drop my angle on this side a little bit more. Cut what little burr off I had. As I said, this knife is so small, it's a little awkward to sharpen. I think that's got it. I hit the bevel entirely. I've got a full burr. Flip the burr over to the other side. I want to do some alternating passes now. Clean it up a little bit. This is the 1000 grit stone. This is going to be my final stone tonight. This is my 2500 grit. Now, I noticed on this side, it looks like I've got several bevels going on. This stuff is pretty wear resistant, and my silicon carbide stones aren't cutting it quite as well as I'm used to seeing. So I've been kind of playing willy-nilly with my angles instead of holding them true and steady. So I've got to try to make up the difference on this stone. And being a higher grit, I'm not real sure how well that's going to work out. So my edge bevel may have some unwanted scratches in there from factory still. We'll see what it looks like when it's all said and done. Seems to be real close to the shoulders where the problem is. Another issue is holding my angle when I'm on the stone this way and then holding it this way. That does change my angle just a little bit, and that's enough to cause that double bevel situation. And even though I'm holding the same angle, this bevel is much larger than this side. It's definitely off center. the main grind is not symmetrical. So you get this problem where one side the bevel's really large, the other side is much smaller. To compensate for that, there are ways around it. I'm not going to get into them. Really not that big a deal. And quite honestly, most people would never notice unless I pointed out to them. Stropping duties tonight. Going to my DLT double-sided XL strop. I am using CBN emulsion at 2 microns. Well, I gotta say, these bevels are ugly. Not my best effort, that's for certain. I think I may have found a steel that really and truly prefers diamond. Even Maximate did well with my silicon carbide stones, but not this stuff. So my average came out to 74. It's not bad, however, I am not impressed with how silicon carbide reacted to this steel. The 240 did just fine. There was no problem there. But once I got to that 1K and 2500 grit, they really slowed down and my bevel suffered for it. As you can see in my microscope shots, there's two separate bevels. Not sure what to think about that yet. Obviously I'm going to have to try it out on diamond, see how it behaves there. So this side is much larger than this side. You can really tell that in the tip. Really hazy polish, but I wasn't going for a mirror finish tonight. I just wanted a new edge, and I most certainly got that. Well guys, this was a fun little experiment. It has changed my outlook on Rex45, that is for certain. I had no idea it was as wear resistant as it is. It puts up more of a fight than Maximate, surprisingly, which is saying something. I was not prepared for that. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Look for me to sharpen this guy again in the near future. Next time I'll be using my Veneve diamond stones to tackle it. If you have any questions or comments, as always, leave them down below. I appreciate you watching. Y'all have a good one.